Hi, welcome to Tarot by Jessa. I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. I hope something helps you from this. Well, I hope you get something helpful from this message. Sorry, a bit stuttering and my mind is all over the place. Couldn't sleep properly last night. So, yeah, that's it, but I'm okay now. Okay. What do we need to tell Virgo? What do we need to tell Virgo? I feel like this is a card of timing. Oh, card of timing. Okay, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to part ways. I don't know if this is a relationship or it's about a job or a workplace situation. I feel like this is a timing card. Okay? Like it's meant to be. This is a meant to be card. It's not a coincidence. You didn't plan for this. This was planned all along by the universe, okay? And with the stairs leading to two different doors, I feel like it's time to part ways, maybe with a friend, with a housemate, with someone that you live with, or someone that you work with, maybe your boss. Okay, workplace situation, relationship, family. Maybe it's time for you to finally consider or take action to leave a toxic situation. Or even if it's not a toxic situation, I feel like it's meant to be. Like the contract is done, it's over, it's finished. There's nothing that you can do. It's time. It's time to part ways. It's time to separate directions. Yeah, there you go. There's an owl that's leaving the nest. Maybe this is between partners. Again, we could be talking about housemates or even family members. It's time to leave the nest. It's time for you to leave your parents' house. Maybe you've been living there for, I don't know, 2 decades, 10 years. I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just that's what the cards are telling me. Something here is done. It's not your action that led to this, okay? It's what is the word? It's been concluded and it's been orchestrated by the universe with this card. Like it's meant to happen. I don't know what house you have Pluto and Aquarius with all the planets moving around the cosmos, these kinds of things. Search more about astrology, because there could be something happening in the cosmos that's affecting you, your long-term plans, where you would reside, where you would grow old, where you would retire. Maybe you're leaving somebody behind. Again, workplace situation, friend, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife. Okay, the tree. This is the tree of life. I want to go ahead and clarify, but I feel like these two cards say the same thing. Somebody has to go, maybe somebody has to stay. I don't know if it's in a different country, or maybe one of you decided to move out of the house. Okay, what about the tree of life? I'm just curious about this. It's time. It's time. If there's anyone here who's doubting their decision, maybe this is a clear sign from the universe that eventually it has to happen. But this has been orchestrated by the universe, by the cosmos, by God Himself, the Creator, rather than you assuming that, oh, I did something wrong. So maybe that's the reason why I'm leaving or I'm getting left behind. So yeah, don't put the blame on yourself, because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I am telling you, I've just experienced this again and again. Every time I want to blame myself for something. Not that you want to drop accountability, but for me it's more like, look, you blamed yourself, but in when you look back to what happened, it's like, you know what? I'm glad I did that, because if I didn't do that, it wouldn't have led to this. Like it's like letter A led to B to C, 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot go to 6 if you didn't go through 5, something like that. But for us, because our comprehension is not as massive as our creator, as the divine, as the universe, we tend to misinterpret the messages The things that we do, we tend to misunderstood the situation. Like, why were you late? You were thinking, oh, I went outside for work, to travel in advance, and how come I'm late? Like, these kinds of things. You didn't realize that even if you left home early, you were late for like extra 5 minutes. Those things, they didn't happen as a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. So if, again, going back to that situation that I've just mentioned, maybe you were late because you need to avoid a specific person who who was there 5 minutes before, so you had to be late 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like, these things we cannot comprehend it until it's laid out to us like a divine plan. So whatever this is, whatever situation this is, if there's a parting ways between siblings, spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, housemates, flatmates, neighbors, friendships breaking up, or there's a falling apart of relationships, don't blame yourself or don't blame the other person. You are a tool for this situation to finally take place. They are tools as well. Let's say your partner cheated on you, okay? Don't just simply put the blame on them. Oh, you cheated, you're a liar, yada da 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 da. Look at the picture from outside the box. What do you see? What do you see that you cannot comprehend? And all of a sudden you will connect the dots. What happened to them, and them cheating on me was actually a form of protection. Do you know what I mean? And you don't understand it until it happens. Whatever takes place, it's a form of protection, rejection, or redirection. So don't just put the blame 100% on the other person, or don't just put the blame on you. Everything is divinely orchestrated. So if there is a parting of ways or a contract that's ending, about to end, or you're considering to end something, do not blame yourself. Look at the picture, look at this from outside the box and connect the dots. Oh, you know what? I'm glad my ex, my first boyfriend, we didn't work out. We lasted for 4 years. Looking back, now that I'm more mature and I know what I know now, things that I didn't know before, I'm grateful that it didn't take, it didn't become too serious, that we didn't live together, we didn't get married. I'm very, very grateful that those 4 years, as devastating as it was for me, I couldn't help but blame him, like 80% blame on him, 20% on me. But now, knowing what I know now, knowing the divine is always orchestrating some kind of situation for me and to the people around me, you look at things from a different perspective, that I must have been a tool for that person to change, and he was a tool for me to change, for me to become more mature, for me to handle things properly, you know, for my intelligence to grow, for me to get more wisdom, these kinds of things. So don't limit yourself to, oh, he cheated, or I cheated, I took this, he took this, he did that, I did that, he left, I left, oh, it's him, he attached his signature to the wrong paper, yada yada. Everything is divinely orchestrated, including separation, divorce, death, birth, weddings, marriage. There's always a beginning and an ending of a cycle. So if this is an ending of a cycle, embrace it. If there's an ending, then there's a new beginning. Okay, so just no matter how devastating and painful this must be for you, embrace it. Oh, now it makes sense because of the three of life, not three of life. I said there's something here. There's an energy, two energy, or maybe more than two people involved that are parting ways. That's divinely orchestrated. And here comes the tree of life. As I said, as one door closes, another door opens. So perhaps this is like a sign that as one or two cycles end in your life, another one starts, another one begins shortly after, or maybe right after, or maybe even before this door closes. There's already a window or another door. This is tree of life. This is the beginning of something. Okay. Okay, so something or someone is leaving, or you could be the one leaving, Virgo. Show me. Again, it could be between spouses or workmates or a house situation or family situation. Maybe your kids or your child is finally leaving you, and you can't help but blame yourself. What did I do wrong? Why does my son want to leave me? Let's say, I'm going to push it even further. Let's say you're disabled and your son wants to leave the house after many years of taking care of you. And all of a sudden you feel like, oh, my son doesn't love me anymore, yada yada. You can't help but blame yourself. Again, divinely orchestrated. Maybe it's time for him to start his family. Maybe it's time for you to finally get out of this miserable situation and, I don't know, reconsider dating again. So you meet someone, and the universe is using your son, your child, your daughter as a tool to open doors of opportunity for you to meet your loved one or to be part of the community. And you've been isolated for quite some time because of your disability, something like that. It's out of the ordinary story, but it's there. Again, stop putting blame. Okay, it's normal for human beings to transgress. To err is to be a human. So before, maybe you could start with pointing out blame and mistakes, and then move out of that situation and look at things from outside the box, from a different perspective. My son moved out. The universe used my son as a tool to help me grow as a human being. Maybe I should get out more. Start by talking to people in a family owned cafe, restaurant, where you can meet other people. Talk to people instead of relying on your son, who's probably, I don't know, 25 years old, 35, 45, and he's staying with you because he wanted to take care of you. Okay, but because of that, he cannot, maybe he's not telling you that he also wants to meet someone. He wants to end up with someone. He wants to be married as well. He wants to have family as well. These kinds of things. And he couldn't do that because he's taking care of you. Like, most of his time is dedicated to you. So there's an energy of somebody sacrificing their happiness. If they stay, they're going to end up sacrificing their happiness and their life. They have to go for you and for themselves. Okay, that's a very, very long explanation. Yeah, I told you. An ending. There's an ending. A divorce, a separation, a conclusion. Finally saying goodbye. And again, as the world turns to 360-degree circle, it opens door to another one. So one door closes, another door opens. Whoever is leaving you, there's a new beginning for them, and there's a new beginning for you. Or you could be the one moving away from a specific situation, a relationship, a workplace scenario. That, again, divinely orchestrated. This is not your doing. This is not the doing of the other person. If your partner cheated, the cheating was a tool. It was an instrument to wake you up. It was an instrument to break the two of you. So you close this cycle and you move forward to begin a new one. The cheating was not a coincidence. It wasn't 100% mistake of someone. It was an instrument. Hang on, 2 owls. Okay, Emperor. Yeah, there's something big, something massive, something major is happening. This could be a very okay. Somebody could be forced to stand on their own. Somebody could be forced to become independent because of this leaving separation. The devil came out in reverse, so It could be a very important sign, such as letting go of a toxic situation, letting go of addiction, obsession with someone or something. Finally, okay, this could be someone who left because of addiction, gambling, addiction to drugs, addiction to gaming, perhaps, or cheating and lying. Somebody was forced to divorce, part ways, and this person is now going to stand on their own, finally becoming more independent as a result of their spouse or their friend, or again, maybe a son taking care of a disabled father or mother. But with a very strong masculine domineering energy of the emperor, I feel like this person is going to stand their ground. I need to take care of myself now. I need to be more independent because my spouse, maybe somebody passed away, the spouse or carer decided to leave you after many years of being with you. Now it's pushing you to become more independent, become more self-reliant, stand on your own 2 feet, like literally. You could be a crippled person, and all of a sudden, for many years you're so used to people serving you, and now because somebody left you, somebody forced you to stand on your own 2 feet, become independent. This could also be a son who was asked, son or daughter who was asked to leave the house because it's time for you to be independent. I don't want you to rely on my food again. You're 25, you're 28, go out, pay your own rent, pay your own bills. You need to work hard, you need to experience how to make your own money. It's good for you. Parting ways again, it could happen in many different ways, between parents, between children, spouses, friends. Your friend is finally leaving you. There's no one else, there's no one to share the bill, so now you're forced to come up with a solution to become an emperor. You could be, I don't know, you could be building your own business, or a business partner could be leaving you. A business partner could be leaving you, and now you're standing on your own feet, becoming the CEO, the only CEO of the company, no matter how small or big it is. Maybe they stole something from you, or they decided that they don't want anything to do with this business anymore. But it's either the other person left, it's either this ending was because of an obsession, gambling, cheating, due to intoxication or very intoxicating situation or relationship, or somebody is leaving an intoxicating situation, or somebody's leaving an addiction behind, which is good, taking over, having control. Somebody's taking control of an addictive behavior, finally becoming a better person. This is beautiful. The Emperor, tell me about the Emperor. There is a new begin. Okay, the World card. Tell me about the World card. Interesting. The Nine of Cups came out in reverse. Freedom. Four of Wands. Freedom. This could mean freedom. Again, could be something like legal, cutting of marriage, divorce, separation. Again, we're heading towards ending, culmination, finality, conclusion. Parting ways, leaving. Somebody's leaving the nest, leaving somebody behind, forcing someone to stand on their own, become self-reliant, independent, and take control of an addictive behavior, intoxicating situation, taking control of this intoxicating situation. Or this could be a Capricorn Aries kind of combination. But there could be a marriage that's ending with the Justice card upright. The sword aims to cut and deliver the truth. With the Four of Wands, it's freedom. Okay. Nine of Cups being in reverse. There could be a water sign who's unable to think properly, losing their self-esteem, losing their pride, losing their pride and ego, like finally admitting. I don't know why. There's somebody here who's finally admitting to their mistakes. Finally admitting to their mistakes. Victory. Victory is for you. Victory is coming. Victory is coming to whoever this person is. If you're the one who's going to be left alone, you have the Six of Wands. If you're the one who's leaving somebody behind, you have the Six of Wands. What is the... Maybe there's a court ruling that will eventually end, like a hearing, court hearing that's going to end in a positive way. Again, conclusion, finality. And eventually when you come to the final destination, you all have to part ways. That's it. No matter how good the conversation has been going on, it's not like you want to keep me in your life. No. Just because we've been housemates for 2 years or 5 years doesn't mean that we should stay in the same place all the time. These kinds of things, again, divinely orchestrated. When you enter a relationship, it's the beginning, but I don't think we have the right to put a shackle or a chain on someone. Put a shackle on someone just because, oh, we started dating 2 years ago, or we started this employment 2 years ago. It doesn't mean I have the right to put a shackle on your neck and possess you and own you. As one door closes, another one begins. There's always a beginning and an ending of something, even if it means with marriage. Our life. Everything about our life is full of beginning and ending. Our own life. We begin with birth and we end in death. I will die eventually. You will die eventually. So, again, it has to happen. It has to happen for a good reason. I believe this is someone who's finally taking action against a very toxic situation, or I don't know if it's a habit. Maybe just imagine someone who's finally recognizing that they're gambling their spouse's money. They're gambling away their savings because they love to vape, or they love to do drugs. And as a provider, how can you provide for your kids and your family if you're buying drugs? These kinds of things. But the person has to leave. The emperor could be the one leaving this toxic situation behind. It's either you're leaving a person or you're leaving something that's pulling you down. The emperor recognizes that this has been pulling me down and I need to move away. I need to move on with my life and I need to begin anew. Tree of Life. What does the Tree of Life offers? There's a new beginning. Can you feel the energy of the cards? King of Cups. Oh, you're becoming more relaxed. There's a very strong Pisces, I told you. Nine of Cups, King of Cups. This King of Cups could be thinking of becoming more, again, self-reliant, building your own business, relying on your own savings, relying on yourself. But also, another theory, this could be someone who's thinking of another person. There could be a water sign that's thinking of an earth sign, okay? And this person is not aware of that. They're more emotionally grounded. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. Somebody's trying their best to solve a problem. Seven of Swords. Star. Five of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's trying to resolve an argument, resolve a particular situation. This is therapy. This is healing. But it's coming to the Nine of Pentacles. Again, Tree of Life. We're bringing life back to something. There's an argument that will be resolved with a Star card, and there's something new, a new cycle, a new beginning. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something new. Somebody wants to collaborate. Somebody wants to work things out, you know. Maybe this person temporarily leaves a situation, a family life, their spouse, their boyfriend, girlfriend, or workplace, because they couldn't handle, you know, they couldn't handle this anymore, whatever toxic situation this is. But now, you know, as one door opens, somebody wants to resolve a particular situation, and they want to collaborate, to partner with someone. I don't know if it's the same person who's leaving or who was left behind, but there's an energy here of someone who's eager to work things out, who wants to work things out, who wants to resolve, aims to deliver a resolution, a therapy, a healing. Now there's an energy of Mars, Knight of Wands. This could be about work, okay, because of the Three of Pentacles. Or maybe this is between your neighbors, you know, or within your family. Let's work things out. We don't need this to fall apart. Three of Pentacles. A choice had to be made. What is the two? Where does the Two of Cups lead? Where does the Two of Cups lead? A choice. There could be a travel involved with the Three of Wands. Yeah. Again, you could be dealing with, I don't know, manager, supervisor, landlord, real estate agent, a banker, bank loan, something related to finances. There's a choice to make. Maybe this is your father, your uncle, a strong masculine provider energy, your spouse, boyfriend, fiance. Manifesting a status. Manifesting an ending. Somebody's manifesting an ending. Oh. Yeah, happiness is coming. You could be a Virgo with a fire sign, fire placements, or you could be dealing with a fire sign. Within 2 days, or maybe within 2 weeks, or within 2 months, happiness is coming to this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, there could be, I don't know, maybe something is coming this springtime, which is quite far. It's the first quarter of the year. Happiness is heading towards this feminine energy, but somebody's manifesting a Ten of Wands. The final push. Ten of Wands. Ah. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. This Ten of Wands, this ending is going to come eventually. Very heartfelt communication, heart-to-heart talk, a bit painful, a lot of painful exchange of words. They want to do this. I think it's part of the resolution. I don't think you're going back to this toxic situation, person, family, workplace, but there is somebody here who wants to come in and resolve a particular argument. This, you know, wants to heal. Five of Wands. Maybe they want to resolve the pay that they didn't give you, you know, like one final resolution. Maybe again, it could be a court ruling where you end up winning the court case, or some kind of agreement that would work for both of you. It could be about a property because of the King of Pentacles. And there could be a significant travel, movement, journey. Again, victory. Victory is yours. If you're the one getting left behind, or you're the one moving on, Six of Wands is yours. You who's watching this video. Expect messages within a day, a week. Again, you know, this is all about this partnership. Lovers, family, workplace situation, house situation. Yeah, it's coming. Apology, a new beginning. This is good. I told you. This is divinely orchestrated. I wish you guys all the best. Good luck.